Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Terraria. And we are here with Baldur. And after defeating the twins, I'm seeing that we need to fight the aquatic scourge. And I had never fought this boss. Yeah, it's the first time. So I went to the sulfur sea biome and built an arena and craft the spawn of the boss that you are seeing the crafting in right now. That is just a couple materials that you can get pretty easily. And I built the house. I always build. I put a couple stuff here, yeah, just to improve my fight. And I love the music of this biome. Yeah, the music of this biome is pretty amazing. So I said, yeah, let's give it a try and see how bad it is. So I use my Stormblade that I will change later. But yeah, we start and he's a serpent. Yeah, he's like all the serpents, like the eater of the world, like the Terraria Scourge. He's like a serpent, and his mechanic is shoot projectiles, hit you with his head, and that's all. Yeah, it's a pretty basic boss if you ask me. And after fighting the twins and other bosses is way more easy. So yeah, I didn't know his behavior. So he has like two types of projectiles. One is like nails that you are seeing, that is the ones that follow you, and the other ones are like bolts of mud that they are like straight. And when he do this turn, he shoots the nails, and when he's moving, he shoots the mud ones. So what you need to be careful of this boss is don't get trapped. Yeah, don't get trapped and just dodge a couple projectiles and that's all. Yeah, the boss is not like too difficult. His music, I love it also. Yeah, I have never talked about this, but the Calamity music is amazing. And sometimes you don't hear it because I talk too much, but yeah. I would probably, I don't know if you want to, we can like give you a try in my list and just don't talk me. So he killed me two or three times, and I decided to change to my true caustic edge because I thought that it would be way more damage with this sword. And yeah, he starts shooting his projectiles. I think he starts shooting more projectiles. He lowered his health and he gets faster. Yeah, it's the only like changes I saw. I don't know. I fight like three times only, so I'm not pretty sure about he has any other thing. And yeah, you just fly, move around the arena and avoid him. And you can see that I got my adrenaline, and yeah, I was doing like pretty great until I got shot at. But yeah, it was like a pretty clean fight. More than you need to know that I didn't know this boss, so it was like, yeah, pretty cool. So you need to be pretty careful with his head, probably like all the worms in Calamity. Yeah, he started like he do more damage with his head. So he started spawning these poison clouds, and these clouds like do damage from contact. They don't explode, they don't move from there, but they do damage from contact. And yeah, there are a ton of them. Yeah, a ton of them. Avoiding them is like way more difficult than avoiding the boss. Yeah, you're saying that the boss is not giving like any trouble, but these clouds are giving me tons of trouble. You will see that I start like getting shot by them. So probably a bigger arena will do the trick, but yeah, I don't know. I think that it's better like this. So yeah, I continue like moving all around and try to fly, but I got stuck two times and I said, no man, I'm dead. But no, it was 6%, so it was like, I said, no, I need to kill it, and he's dead. So pretty basic boss. So I thought that he would give you more stuff, but no, he gave a bag and the paper tube that we always like claim, and his lore and stuff were like pretty up. I barely could like get there. I got it here, and you can read it if you want. You can pause the video and read it. Yeah, and we opened the box, and he gives tons of stuff. So he gives a ranged weapon. That if you're a ranger, it will do the trick. An angling kit that if you open will give you some stuff. The corrosive spine that is for roll, and the aquatic emblem. The aquatic emblem is something we will need to the abyss. and give you defense and also give you breathing and give also light in the abyss. So it's the stuff that we will need to get to the abyss here in hard mode. Yeah, I didn't know that this boss dropped it, but I knew that we need to get it. A raw weapon and summon weapon that we are going to use by now. And yeah, I looked the loot because I always look the loot, and he didn't drop the melee weapon unfortunately, and he also dropped this deep driver, but I didn't thought that it was that great to fight him again. Probably will come in the future to fight him if we want, but yeah. So when I was like looking the loot, yeah, the acid rain event start here in hard mode. It changed a little bit, but I would say that is a pretty basic event. Yeah, it's way more boring than the Pyran event, and you get these crack Malmar that you just shoot at them. They start shooting like beams and stuff. But yeah, they don't move from there. I thought that they were like start moving when you get like 50% health or something. Like no, they don't shoot that light that you're seeing on the screen, and that's all. Yeah, and we have this storm weapon, and you can shoot it without ranger melee build, and it's pretty easy. So we continue like in the band. You need to kill like all these ads, but they are pretty weak, and we finish the band without any difficulty. So I decide to go underwater, but I don't know if we have like anything that can take out this damage that you take per second. I don't know. If you know it, please leave in the comments, because yeah, exploring the sulfur sea is a pain in the ass because you always get killed. So we get the pyro map, we get a yo-yo that you will see in a moment. That is a pretty good yo-yo. If you are doing a yo-yo run, this will be a big improvement in your playthrough. So we get a couple stuff. I get rid of the majority of them because it's stuff that we are not needed. Always I check that the weapon is not used to craft another melee weapon, but yeah, for the majority of time I just drop everything. So you see that we get this like yo-yo, and now we are going to try it. We are going to try the yo-yo, I said. Yeah, you can see all the weapons that I got. If you want to read them, you just pause the video and read. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed about the aquatic emblem because I want to get it. And the yo-yo you are going to see is start like doing this acid balls and do tons of DP. It's pretty great. And if you equip the yo-yo master stuff, yeah, you see that the range is like 10% or 20% more, and it moves super fast. So it's a pretty good. So right now we are going to try the destroyer. Obviously, we didn't get like any improvement with this boss. These bosses are optionals, the aquatic scourge, but I don't know. They should give you like something is cool to if you kill them, but meh, they don't. So yeah, you are seeing that this boss you don't do damage. He has tons of health, doing damage is pretty slow. He has his laser mechanic, shoot like 40 lasers to you and they target you, and if you get hit by the head, you're dead. Yeah, he do ton of damage with the head. So killing him, wow, yeah, pretty difficult. I do a couple attempts, but I got trapped because he's he's super long, and you get trapped really, and the laser destroy you. Yeah, you are seeing right now. I had pretty good attempts. I changed to my true caustic edge because the true caustic edge is better, and I did a wall in my two arena sides, so the caustic edge keep bouncing and targeting me. Yeah, it's not an easy boss. And unfortunately, after this good attempt, a pretty good attempt, one of the best attempts I had, he killed us because he started getting nuts. You're seeing his speed is nuts, and my game crashed. My game, no, my recording program crashed. That is OBS, and I killed him. And I was like, dude, you crashed, and it was pretty mad. So you are going to see an attempt here that I kill him, but I have already the Deluxe armor, and I use the same weapons and the same trinkets, but I had the Deluxe armor equipped because. Yeah, man, I already defeated him and I was pretty angry. So I'm going to talk about a little bit in this boss fight, what I did to defeat him, and what you are going to see is not a real attempt because we have like 15 more defense with this armor. Yeah, so it's not like, but you will do it with like the armor that I had. So what you need to do is like in the first 50% of the health, like start moving through the arena, and yeah, you start avoiding him. He in the death mode he flies. He's not like you are seeing like in other modes that he needs to go underground. No, he flies. So it's pretty easy just to dodge him and start moving all the way around. You can dodge him like with a pretty big straight arena, because if you do that, he starts shooting the lasers and you get destroyed. So yeah, so you need to be pretty careful with that. So with this weapon is amazing for the boss because the weapon bounces the projectiles. And remember that every time you fly, he charges at you. If you are running, he doesn't charge, like he doesn't like accelerates and start charging at you. But if you are flying, he doesn't. Yeah, you are seeing he starts targeting it because I'm flying. So every time you need to be careful because every percentage of health he loses, he starts being faster. And yeah, the best way I found to dodge him, let's call it, is just with the scrap. And if you need to get hit by the body, it's better getting hit by the body and not with the head, and not get trapped with the head of the lasers, because the body doesn't do that amount of damage. So you're seeing that I get tons of hits by the body, but it's because of that, because I don't want to get hit by the head. And the lasers, you see that the lasers are after a couple moments of the fight start being for different colors. I think some of them give debuffs, but I don't know how it works perfectly. So I got hit there by the head. Fortunately, I had this armor and it helped me a little bit, but yeah, you need to be pretty careful with that. And you are seeing right now what I'm saying. If you are not flying, it doesn't target you like charging. But when you start flying, man. So what I did, that was the easiest way. So I go to arena and start flying like straight and let like fall down at the speed that the wings allow me, and then run to the other side. And I found this was the best way to dodge him, at least for me. Yeah, so you see that he starts charging a lot. And you need to be pretty careful because if you get hit by the head, you're out. Yeah, he does like 150 damage. So yeah, we got it again. Yeah, I'm pretty sad that in the OBS crashed. Yeah, I was pretty angry at the moment. And we got the note that you can read if you want, the paper tubes, and also the trophy. And the bag give us a vanity item that I wear in the moment, and give us like nothing else. The same, that the souls that they gave us, and the trophy. So right now I'm farming adamantite and titanium because are the two ores that they spawn after you kill the second mechanical boss. Yeah, you don't get it until you kill the first two. And this is the titanium. Titanium ore is pretty difficult for me to see. It's like a little less green and has tons of rocks inside. And the adamantite is like, yeah, red, and I don't know. I took me like half an hour to farm all the material that I had need. So we craft the forge that you need, and I craft the titanium pickaxe because the armor doesn't worth your time. Yeah, it's not that great. And with this titanium pickaxe, we finally can mine cryo. That was I was having. I thought that could get it pretty easily, but no. So yeah, I have tons of cryo here in the snow. So I came mine it. Remember that you have cryo slimes also in the caverns. They give you like between 15 and 30. And I craft tons of it because I wanted the Dalus armor that you are going to see right now on the screen. Yeah, the Dalus armor is amazing. It's a pretty good improvement. I was pretty mad because I didn't got it, but because I got finally something to upgrade, because we hadn't upgraded nothing in 3 bosses. I was pretty happy about it. So I craft the helmet, the boots, and as always, I'm short. Yeah, I have a problem. So I went for more materials and craft finally the chest piece. And you are going to see the difference between the two armors. We pass from 114 and 59 to Yeah, I know I'm pretty low when I do this. 72 and 123. Yeah, it's a pretty big improvement. It gives us 5% melee damage, enemies are more likely to target you, you reflect projectiles back to enemies, reflect projectiles do 50% less damage to you, and it has a cooldown between the projectiles. Yeah. So we craft these two weapons, this dark sword and this flare frost. There are two weapons that you can craft with the cryo bars, and they are pretty great. This one especially targets when it explodes when it targets when it hits the enemy, and these beams target all the enemies that are around. And the other one just shoot a projectile. That's all. Yeah, but it has an improvement later that we are going to use. So I also improved my alchemist charm to tier 3 that I needed. And as I do that, I just found like these two mechanical bosses. I'm going to give a shot to Skeletron Prime because I want to see how difficult it is. To sort to the next video we can have a fight with him. I know we have another boss before this, but the other boss doesn't give like any improvement, and if we kill the Skeletron we have the hollow bars. Because you need to kill the 3 mechanical bosses to get the hollow bars. So yeah, I started shooting him, and he moves not that fast, I would say. You can see we got like adrenaline, and his hands are not that crazy. He shoots lasers, but are not that bad, and some rockets, but you can easily dodge them. So I start targeting the hands. I don't know if their hands, his hand respawn. Probably yes. But yeah, I got destroyed later in in the fight. So I don't know. So I keep shooting to the hands because I didn't know if they respawn. And yeah, this sword is pretty great because it targets when it hits the enemy. And so it's hitting like all over the place. I got my rage and I just keep shooting at him and say, oh dude, we already have 2 hands up and they are almost out, so yeah. And yeah, he flies all over the place, but he's not that fast. If you compare it with like the twins and also the structure, he's not that fast. And he's on the head and he starts charging at you, and yeah, I start dodging like flying, and he starts shooting the projectile, but he's not that fast. Unfortunately, he has a pretty awful mechanic that you are going to see right now on the screen, and I was like in shock because that mechanic would destroy me tons of times. Yeah, dude, it's a one-shot kill. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give a like, and follow me on my social media. See you on the next video. Bye bye.